Hi there, I'm Tina. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a 25-minute chair yoga practice that's designed to give love to every part of the body. You may need some blocks or a stack of books or whatever you have handy just to raise the toes up off the ground. And this is a very slow and mindful and breath connecting practice, so good for our nervous system. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's start seated on our chair. First things first, make sure your chair is situated on a surface that's not going to be slipping around. I have my chair on a yoga mat, which makes it very, very solid. The best chair is one with no arms for this practice. So let's arrive here and begin to connect our breath to our body, bring our awareness to our beautiful breath, the breath that can calm us, nurture us, feed us, and just all around be beautiful. Take a soft gaze down to the floor or close your eyes if you'd like, and just take 4 deep breaths in and out. Perhaps counting to the count of 4 on the inhale very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top for 1 count and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1 count at the bottom and repeat, counting to 4. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. On your own now for 3 more breaths. Bringing some movement with the breath now. So good for our nervous system. Go ahead and inhale the arms up high. Maybe gaze up, pull the shoulders down. Exhale, press the air down. Inhale up, gaze up, and down we go. 2 more like that. Working into our shoulder mobility. Let's do some very large arm circles. Inhale up. Exhale, pull the fingers back to the back of the room and down. Inhale, up we go. And down we go in the back. Work with your breath here. Going slow. Feeling what it feels like in your body right now. When you're ready, reverse the circles. Fingers down and back. Inhale, up we go. Forward, exhale, and down. On the inhale, we reach up and pull the shoulders down. Exhale, forward and down. 2 more. Now bring your arms out in front of you and begin to roll those wrists. Roll in any direction that feels good to you, just getting some movement now. And then reverse and reverse again. Do whatever feels good for you. This is your time to take care of yourself here. And this is so good for us. Working into the wrists. Now, push the palms to the front of the room. Fingers up to the ceiling. Inhale, press, press, press. Exhale, bring the fingers down and curl them in. Inhale, up we go again, pressing as hard as you can. Exhale, down and curl. Feeling that in the arms feels good. And down. Exhale. One more up. And down and curl. Excellent. Now bring the arms out to the side. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the palms together in the front and tuck the chin. Inhale, arms wide. Bring the chest up, up, up. And exhale, bring the palms together, doming that upper back, tucking the chin. This is our cat and cow pose. Cow pose here. Looking up, opening that heart space. Bringing the palms together, doming and tucking the chin down. One more just like that. Reach this far as you can, this time as far as you can back. And exhale, palms together, pressing those palms to the front of the room and tucking the chin. Cat pose. Bring the palms to the knees and we check in here. Bring the awareness now to the soles of your feet. Feel the floor now. Lift the toes and then plant them down. Lift the heels and plant them down. And now feel your entire foot supported by the floor. Bring the belly in as we sit up tall. Pull the shoulders down. Let them just relax as we just arrive here and bring our awareness to the sensations of our body. Where are you feeling your movement so far? Are there any spots that need a little more attention? Now bring the left arm out forward, long, and then glue the hip points as though there's laser beams shooting out your hips and they're square to the front of the room. Keeping the hips square to the front of the room, bring that elongated right arm over to the left as far as it'll go. Maybe gently give it a little pull to where it feels really good for you in that shoulder, that left shoulder and upper back. This is our thread the needle here. Gaze over your left fingertips. Take 2 deep breaths right here, breathing into the stretch. Now release the arm, bring it back to the front, and this time continue to the other side of the room and all the way back. And we take that to the other side. This time, right arm long, gluing, remember the hip points to the front of the room as we bring that arm over to the left. Maybe grabbing a hold of that, just gently, very gently encouraging that arm to come back towards the back of the room. And this is going to intensify your stretch up in that upper shoulder and back. Gaze over the right fingertips. Breathe here. 3 deep breaths right here, working into the stretch. Now we bring that arm straight out and reach it all the way. Continue the journey to the back of the room. Hip points forward and back to center. Working into the feet a little bit here. Go ahead and bring the legs along. You might need to scooch forward just a little and point the toes. Come up onto the tiptoes. And then bring the toes up as far as you can toward the knees. Up to the tiptoes here. And then bring the toes up. Up we go. And down. Reach both legs long, wide and long. You're forward on your chair here for star pose. Arms up in a big X, a super, what do they call those? Superheroes. I am strong and I am capable. Inhale here. Reach the fingers up high and then bring the feet in and the elbows in to goddess. Inhale, up we go to star once more. Flex those feet if it feels good. And in we go. And in we go. Bring the feet back under the knees for our neutral position here. Bring the right arm up to the ceiling and bring that left leg long. Opposite hand to leg here. What we're going to do is work a little bit into the core and the hip flexor. On the inhale, reach the arm up to the ceiling. On the exhale, bring that elbow and knee to touch. Up we go. And to touch. Up we go. Bring it in. Exhale. Feeling it now. Reaching and exhale, bring it in. 2 more. Whoo! Great job. 1 more. Bring it in and relax. Where did you feel that? Be mindful of the sensations of your body. Very good. This time we have our right leg long, left arm up, and you can lift that leg. Inhale, reach the fingertips up, create that space, and exhale, bring the knee to the elbow. Inhale, up we go, elongate the leg, elongate the arm, and exhale, bring it in. Elbow, knee kisses. Up we go. And down. And exhale. 2 more. Reaching up, sitting tall. And exhale, knee to elbow. Up we go. Last one. Knee to elbow. And come back to neutral. Now we're going to move over to the left side of the chair. So bring your cheek over to the edge of the chair and take that left leg long. Plant the right ankle right under the knee here, and your left foot can be any position that feels good. It can be toes forward, toes to the side. Either way works. What we're going to do is reach that right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale here. And let that left arm slide down the leg as you start to bend on the exhale. We're doing a side bend here for gate pose. Inhale, create space in the ribs on the right. And the exhale softens into that stretch. We're going to take 2 more breaths here, reaching with that right arm. And on the exhale, soften and bend a little more. And it can be just a tiny bit. Any amount matters. Reach one more time and soften. Coming back up now. This time we come to the other side. So left bottom is on the chair. The right leg is long. Foot is any position you like. You can flex it, point it to the toes to the front of the room, whichever you like. Take that right arm down the leg, left arm up, establishing the space and the reach on the inhale. On the exhale, begin to bend over to the right. Maybe pulling that left shoulder back and gazing under that armpit. Inhale, create space, reaches. Exhale, softens. Gate pose. One more breath here. And back up to center. Center yourself on the chair here. From here, we take our goddess legs again. So we have our feet wider than our hips, and our heels are pointed in. Our heels are in and our toes are out, and our ankles are under our knees. So if this is not feeling great to you, you can always skip it. Skip whatever you don't like, but give it a try and see if it works. Goddess legs here. We are reaching up once more, and we come to cactus again. Inhale, and bring the palms to the knees, and take that left shoulder and bring it down while pressing into that left knee. And we're having a twist here, bringing the shoulder down toward the right knee. Now, as you inhale, imagine the crown of your head going out past your right knee. On the exhale, just soften and fold down just a tiny bit more. Don't forget to smile. Back to center here. Taking it to the other side. So now we've got our right palm on our right knee, and we are bringing the right shoulder over toward the left knee and making sure we're not rounding here. As much as possible, we're staying up high. We're pulling the belly in and we're just twisting, and it can be just any amount. Any amount is good for you. Inhale, we reach the crown forward, and then on the exhale, we bring the shoulder down. Back up now. Reach up high. Hands to prayer center. Bring the knees in. Ankles under the knees. Finding your neutral spine here. Checking in with your posture. And checking in with your posture is something you can do all day long. Very good. It helps us with our hunching. When we are stressed, we hunch. So we can be mindful now to bring the shoulders down the back, pulling the belly in, and enjoying some nice tall posture here. Take just a couple breaths right here, just to reset a little bit. And now we work on our hip flexors. And take that left foot over the knee, the right knee. If this is not very comfortable for you, you can have your knee up high if you'd like. Anywhere you are in this seated pigeon pose is beneficial, so congratulate yourself wherever you're at. Here we are. We're sitting up tall. The key is not rounding our spine here. When you're ready, go ahead and start to hinge forward at the hips. And you're going to find your sweet, sweet stretch on that left outer hip. And don't go any further than you need to, because this is good for you wherever you are. So, hinging on the inhale, we make sure that spine is long. Pull the chest forward. On the exhale, we soften and fold just a little bit. And we might not even be able to see that we're folding more, but we can feel it. And that's where you bring your attention to that stretch, the area that is stretching. Take some deep, deep breaths. Imagine you can send those inhales right to that spot, nourishing it. One more breath in this stretch. And now cross the leg over the knee. And if you can, bring the knees over to the right and twist. Back to center now. We'll take that to the other side. So we'll take the left knee over the ankle, sitting up tall again. Cross the right ankle over the knee and go through your checklist here. Sitting up tall first, mindful of no rounding. Inhale the crown up to the ceiling. And then exhale, fold forward from the hips, just any amount. Rather than wondering what it looks like, what does it feel like? That's what really matters. So we're looking for that stretch in that outer hip, and we're sending our breath there to nourish. Inhale to come forward with the chest and exhale to fold. Couple more breaths in this pose. Big long breath, last one. And cross the knee over. Come forward to your chair and let the knees come over to the left and twist. Okay, now if you have some blocks, you can go ahead and use them. If you like, you can place the blocks on the lowest setting next to each other in front of you. And this is our squat. Bring the toes up to the blocks. Bring the heels together, toes apart, knees wide. Sit up tall here, and maybe this is enough for you. You're encouraging the knees to reach outward and toward the back of the room, and it's a lot of work. You're engaging your entire legs here. Sit up tall and breathe. If you would like to go further in this, sit a little back on your chair. Bring the hands to palms to prayer center. Place the elbows on the inside of those knees. And the chest is forward, and the the elbows are pressing into the knees. And smile. And if you're finding it difficult to smile, just come right back up and enjoy your squat upright. Whatever you like, honor your body. Honor your beautiful body wherever you are. Breathe deep, smile, and enjoy. Take a couple long, deep breaths right here. And then slowly come out, knees together, and set the blocks back aside. And come to a very comfortable seated position. You might want to sit back on your chair and rest your palms in your lap. You can have palms up or down, whatever you like. We're going to just briefly close the eyes down or take a soft gaze down to the floor. And starting at the crown of the head, bring your awareness to the muscles of the forehead and relax. Relax the muscles of the jaw and let those shoulders just fall softly down in the natural position. Bring your awareness now to your heart space. Feel your heart beating in your chest faithfully, and let your breath softly create that rise and fall of the chest. Close the eyes down now and breathe. To close our practice, sit up tall, bring the hands, fingertips down, and inhale them up to the sky. Gaze up. Biggest breath, biggest stretch you've had all day. And then palms together, down to prayer center, Anjali Mudra. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Namaste.